All right, good afternoon, everybody. We're going to get ready for a live podcast to everybody on the vendor floor and those watching this online. My name is Phillip Wortham. I am the Chief Clinical Simulation Officer at a simulation program in Butte, Montana called Praxis. I also have my own podcast called The Simulation Operative, where we discuss the operational aspects of building a simulation center, including finance, strategic planning, and other logistics. I'm so excited to talk with Jeff Hale this morning about the SSH Fund and what that means. So Jeff, thank you for joining me. What would you like to share about the SSH Fund? What exactly is that?
Sure, thanks Philip. It's a pleasure to be here. The SSH Fund is a new initiative from the Society. It was just launched last year at IMSH in 2023. It is the Society's first long-term consistent effort towards fundraising on an annual basis. It's purely voluntary, it's purely philanthropic, and what we're looking to do is really move the needle for the entire field of healthcare simulation, and we're trying to make sure that the entire process is very organic and member-driven, and that we're raising money to meet the actual needs of the members, both individuals and on the corporate side.
Absolutely. What are some of those needs that the fund fills, those gaps?
So in these first few years, there are 4 initiatives that we're trying to raise money for. The first is we'd like to provide expanded and larger research grants, focusing both on early career researchers to give them more opportunities, and ultimately we'd like to be able to distribute some larger grants for multi-institutional and more longitudinal research. So that's the first initiative. The second is the SimVentors showcase that's been growing each year at IMSH. We're raising money to attach some monetary prizes to that in an effort to sort of foster greater participation and greater innovation by those who are involved with the SimVentors. The third area, and this is one that I know is near and dear to a lot of people involved with the Society, is the Beverly Anderson Educational Scholarships. Historically, the Society's essentially been able to provide 2 scholarships a year, one for a domestic attendee and one for an international attendee. Just from this first year of fundraising, we're anticipating being able to offer 6 or 7 Beverly Anderson scholarships for IMSH next year.
Wow, that's amazing. You know, it is really near and dear to a lot of our hearts because there's so many simulationists out there in the world that would love to come here and learn and grow and take what they have learned and take it back to wherever they may be from to continue to grow simulation and simulation-based education. So it's very exciting for all of us.
It is, and to the conversation we were having before we started, SSH is such a diverse organization, and professionally and then consequently socioeconomically, it has a very broad and diverse membership base. And so I know that one of the things we're trying to accomplish is just to make the entire Society as inclusive as possible for the entire membership base, not just those who can afford it.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that as well. You know, when you look at healthcare simulation and who it serves literally everybody. So I always talk about, we serve, of course, clinicians in their practice. We want great practice for them, but simulation is much more than that. It can be for patients and families. Simulation can and should be for the operational aspect of hospitals and clinics around the world. Healthcare is a human issue, and the more that we can serve and the more we can include in healthcare and healthcare simulation, really the better.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, absolutely. And then the fourth initiative that we're raising funds for in these first few years is to establish an endowment for the Chad Epps opening plenary speech.
Yeah.
Presentation, and be able to have that endowed so it doesn't have to be sponsored every year.
Absolutely. No, these are 4 big initiatives that are really great, and I think hits a lot of hearts out there in the simulation world. How much have we raised this year?
So this first year, we raised $136,000 from our corporate partners and from individual donors. We are going to initially take a tack of distributing approximately 75% of each year, of what we raise each year, and reserving 25% to build up sort of the long-term funding for the program. But we know that since it's an annual fundraising program, and it is purely voluntary and philanthropic, as I was saying, we really felt it important to generate immediate impact and to do things with the money immediately right out of the gate so that people who made a donation could see their money being put to good use immediately.
No, that's great. So as you walk around IMSH, you see a lot of people wearing pins saying that they've contributed to the fund. When they contribute to the fund, how much, is there a set amount that they have to give, or how does it work?
We are happy to receive donations in any amount, Philip. There's no bottom. We do have 4 giving levels, and you get a ribbon no matter how much you give. The pins actually start with an annual contribution of $100. That's our benefactor level.
Okay.
$250 a year is our advocate level. $500 a year for individuals is our champion level. And then the President's Circle is $1,000 a year. And you can do that actually as a pledge as well. You can just say, I'm going, and as long as we receive the money by December 31st, you're good to go.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is a great opportunity for those that have been in simulation for a long time, or maybe you're new into simulation, to really give back and help others have the success that you've had in your career.
Absolutely. As much as anything, we see it as simply providing an opportunity for those who have benefited from the society professionally and personally to give back if they so choose to.
Absolutely. Where can we go to find more about the fund?
Thanks, Philip. We actually have a website within the SSIH website. It is SSH Fund.org. And you go there, you can learn more about the initiatives that we're funding initially, and you can also, there's a Donate Now button up at the top, and you can make a donation or a pledge right there.
Absolutely. Thank you. I appreciate it very much. You know, talking about the fund, it's so impactful to so many people, and in the future, I feel like it's going to really help the society grow, which only helps healthcare and simulation in healthcare grow and develop, not only nationally, but internationally, to folks that can really use this help and this support.
Absolutely. And one of the things that's been very encouraging is the degree of support that we've got from within the leadership of the organization. The entire board of directors is participating in the fund, and they are all supporting it. We've got almost 100% participation from all of the past presidents.
Yeah.
And we're off and running.
Yeah.
Off and running, and that has been, you know, we've had some very, very generous corporate support. I'll take this opportunity to, I'd like to recognize Laerdal. I would like to recognize Walker. I would like to recognize Intelligent Video Solutions and Carrie Rhodes and her folks. Anovus has also been a supporter right out of the gate. And it's just been really encouraging to see.
Yeah, it's nice that the community as a whole, the simulation community as a whole, is into this. That the vendors are supporting. Everyone from simulation technologists to executive leaders are participating, as well as the society leadership. It just shows how meaningful it is, and that we believe in this and building it up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. So again, sshfund.org. Again, my name is Jeff Hale. I'm the Director of Development. You can reach me via the staff page on the sshich.org website, and I'm happy to answer any questions people might have, and just happy to start a dialogue with anyone who wants to learn more.